What if I said to you that December 19th, 2025 might be remembered in history as the moment when humanity came the closest to a unique discovery in the cosmos? It may seem like an exaggeration, but it isn't. An object coming from beyond our solar system is nearly making a significant passage close to our sun, and it doesn't act like an ordinary rock drifting through space. It ignites curiosity, it challenges our certainties, and for some people, it even triggers fear. You know which one it is already, don't you? 3i Atlas is its name, and what it truly is remains unknown to everyone. There are autonomous channels monitoring 3 Atlas on a daily basis. This includes the RAY's astrophotography channel, which recently analyzed through its photographs and footage that the object is rotating as it moves. 3i Atlas's anomalous characteristics. This object wasn't born in our system. Unlike everything we've previously observed, it doesn't obey known rules of gravitation. Like most comets, it has no tail that's visible. And what's worse, without apparent reason, it seems to be accelerating. For the majority of people, this remains a technical and strange name. But for students of the cosmos, 3i Atlas is an anomaly, through and through. It's the third recorded interstellar object ever to cross the solar system. 1i Oumuamua in 2017 was the first, an object that still brings debate and confusion to this very day. 2i Borisov II appeared like a comet that was more traditional but created quite a stir. The third can't be explained by anybody. The origin of the name, 3i signifies precisely third, interstellar, and Atlas is the system that founded in Chile. It's the English acronym representing the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, a substantial name indeed for a system designed to track threats. But what was found by them didn't appear like a threat, more like a warning. It seemed anomalies that challenged physics since 2023 when it was identified. 3 Atlas has turned into an object of intensive observation from observatories across the globe. However, each new measurement only made the mystery deeper. The data that's been collected reveals behaviors contradicting our understanding of mechanics in the celestial realm. Irregular variation in luminosity. Inconsistently, with natural rotation, its luminosity oscillates. Absence of rotation, that's conventional. The characteristic movement of rotation found in rocky bodies isn't present. Acceleration, that's anomalous. Without an identifiable source of energy, it demonstrates changes in velocity. Trajectory that's gravitationally independent. Even under the gravitational influence of massive bodies, its route stays unaltered. Movement that's persistently ignoring expected perturbations in orbit. It maintains a course that's direct. This last characteristic proves particularly disconcerting. When interacting with gravitational fields of stars and planets, asteroids and comets naturally change their trajectory. Additionally, when heated by radiation from the sun, comets develop tails that are characteristic. 3i Atlas simply does none of this. That's the reason two major questions emerge among scientists. Is it artificial or is it natural? December 2025. This December 2025, a point of maximum approach to the sun will be reached by it. Earth's largest probes and observatories will be allowed by this to analyze it with the most advanced equipment we possess. Spectrometers, infrared sensors, radio telescopes, magnetic detectors on it. Everything will be focused. Discoveries that are possible. Discovering its composition is the hope. Like other comets that are interstellar, if it's made of ice and rocks, another important piece of the puzzle that is cosmic will have, but finding metallic elements or compounds that don't naturally exist is what some hope for. Emissions of signals, something only intelligence could produce. Connections that are mysterious during the passage that was initial. Some observatories captured signals and noises that, whether coincidentally or not, emerged along its route. These signals were linked by theorists to the famous WOW event that was captured in 1977, which hasn't been explained to this day, and originated from the same region. 3 Atlas arrived from. Theories that are speculative. Could a new attempt at contact be what 3 Atlas is? A probe sent perhaps millennia, perhaps centuries ago by some civilization that's advanced is what others suggest. Something that silently crossed a vacuum that is interstellar, just observing. A messenger of a type. The scientific perspective shift. To many, this idea may appear absurd, but impossible. It's no longer considered. Even scientists who are the most skeptical admit today that many things exist out there we don't understand still. And if behavior that's artificial is what 3i Atlas has, then everything undergoes change. The scientific community is divided. Just another body that's natural with characteristics that are different is what some say it is. By physical effects, everything can be explained. So sure, others aren't evidence that's anomalous. When on the scale we put everything, ignoring that this object has no tail, as it should, doesn't rotate, without reason that's apparent, accelerates, amid patterns of brightness that don't repeat themselves, follows a route that's almost straight. Something in the cosmos that's extremely rare is impossible. For the artificial hypothesis's defenders, signs that are clear of an artifact that's created this data represents. To observe, perhaps, to test perhaps, or to signal even that we're here, they know. there's also discomfort that's deep with the implications of what's being observed by us. This scenario consider. On December 19th, 3 Atlas emits a pulse, a signal that's clear and unequivocal, by natural phenomena impossible to explain. How would this information be processed by our civilization? The reaction would be chaotic and predictable explosion on social media theories. Speculation and panic would spread more quickly than any analysis that's scientific. Silence, that's institutional. National security protocols would probably be invoked by governments and space agencies. Suppression of the discovery, under layers of fear and bureaucracy. The most significant revelation in the history of humanity could be buried. The paradox proves cruel. Answers about our solitude, that's cosmic, we seek. But when they finally might arrive, to silence them is our first instinct. Perhaps the universe isn't what's not ready for contact. Us, perhaps it's. And what if nothing special takes place? What if just another rock from space, with characteristics that are some weird as what 3I Atlas is? Well, that we weren't looking, we won't be able to say, at least this time. More computational power, more sensors, more telescopes pointed at this object than any generation before us could dream of. We have, like to space, we're shouting, hey, attention, we're paying, and we're here. Even if on the other side nobody is attempting to talk to us. But what if completely out of the loop we are? What if something to tell us this object is trying, and we don't know simply how to listen? A history of the obvious ignoring, until too late it is, humanity has. Are we this going to do again? Or ready to hear what to tell us the universe has, will we be this time? The reality is, in a system that's much larger. Only a small point we occupy, we're simultaneously observed and observers we are. Our centrality isn't recognized by the cosmos. It exists simply, and to understand it, we try. 3I Atlas, its passage will complete, generating data in terabytes, spectra of light and trajectories that are calculated. The question that's fundamental is this information. How will we process? Just more entries and catalogs that are astronomical, will it be? Or a leap that's qualitative in our understanding of the universe, will it represent? The true impact of this visit, only time will reveal. Meanwhile, with the questions that science drive, we remain. Real? Is our solitude that's cosmic? Or does this fragment that's rocky traveling at 40 kilometers per second through the void that is interstellar carry, beyond ice and minerals, something? It might be information encoded in its structure. A natural archive from a solar system, that's another it carries. On the 19th, actively observing the skies will you be, or about what our field of vision crossed? On reports that are third-party will you trust?